Anyway, good morning folks. Had a great night last night in Pamplona, one of our favourite Spanish cities. And today we're crossing the border and heading into France. So, we'll see you in Biarritz. So today's ride was going to take us north, across the Pyrenees, over the border into France, where we hope to grab a lunch break somewhere close to Biarritz.
Sol cambia el tiempo en el reloj. Hoy mis deudas reciben perdón. Pago por el show. Me siento feliz porque si no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado. El freno lo arranqué. Me siento feliz porque yo no dudo mi power. Te burlaste de mí, se acabó. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, y Marte me espera mientras yo vea. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe.
And just like that, we crossed over into France, at the little border town of Dansaria. Less than 3 kilometres into France brings us to Eindhoven, which is a fairly typical village in the French Basque country. However, it's also supposed to be one of the most beautiful. It's small, in fact only one street to be exact, and has about 650 inhabitants.
Los frenos los arranqué, me siento feliz porque vivo mi vida centrado. Te burlaste de mí, se acabó. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, mi Marte me espera mientras yo vea. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe.
As we were ahead of schedule and a bit early to check in Biarritz, we decided we'd stop for a lunch break in the beautiful, well-known Basque seaside resort of Anglet.
estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más.
Anglet is well known for its beaches and it's a very popular surfing destination. In fact, they don't even have zebra crossings here, they have surfboard crossings.
El riesgo me cae bien, los frenos los arranqué, el riesgo me cae bien. A veces yo soy yo voy a ser otro yo. A veces yo soy yo voy a ser otro yo. Los frenos los arranqué, el riesgo me cae bien. Los frenos los arranqué, el riesgo me cae bien.
And with the temperature pushing into the 30s, we're eager for a cold drink and a bite to eat.
Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, mi Marte me espera mientras rodea. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, mi Marte me espera mientras rodea.
Okay, where are we for lunch?
Anglet.
In the south of France.
And it's beautiful
And look at this.
incredibly hot.
That's right, we're dressed for the beach, you can see. Heavy duty bike jeans. And it's 30 degrees. So it's just a brief lunch stop before we get to Biarritz. After a cold drink and a light lunch, it was back on the bikes for the short ride to our final destination of Biarritz. Oops, got caught out there and almost missed the turning into yet another underground car park. Afternoon folks, a hot sweaty day, 30 degrees, but here we are in Biarritz, well specifically in an underground car park in Biarritz, but let's go and check out our room. And here we are, in room 320. We decided it's bright, but bijou. Could you swing a cat? Yeah, probably. But
I think if this is a deluxe...
This is a superior queen room.
Superior queen, I think your superior queen would have to be very little for this to be deluxe.
Yeah. So it can follow in the Jules Verne theme to the whole thing. There's a mural of this around the world in 80 days. So not an awful lot of space to charge our gear up, but it's got a coffee machine, which is good. Looks like a very modern shower toilet area. Anyway, let's get changed and go and explore the delights of Biarritz. Well, second day in Biarritz. Here we are down by the sea. And it's getting a bit fresher now. The clouds coming in. Tomorrow it's forecast to rain as we leave. But for the moment, let's just enjoy the last bit of sun on this balmy day in Biarritz. Biarritz by the beach. Very busy, I would have said.
It's heaving with people.
This is October. Mind it is about 30 degrees right now, nearly 5 o'clock. So here we are, first night in Biarritz. We're hunting around trying to find a place to eat, and we came across this French/Spanish bar restaurant. And this is the starter, which is a mixture of pinchos, which is like, I don't know, like tapas. And it looks brilliant. Let's get started. And then we're the first ones in.
We are.
Look at this. Pasta. Looks good.
And the same. Looks really good.
Well, it smells great. I better judgment went for the dessert course.
We weakened
So,
creme brulee.
Well, you didn't weaken
Chocolate
because you love your creme brulee. Look at this chocolate mousse. When in Biarritz, you have to do it. Well, that was a great night, a great meal at this little restaurant we found down a back street in Biarritz. And now it's time for bed. So if you're visiting Biarritz, would we recommend a stay at the Jules Verne Hotel?
We'd heard a great deal about Biarritz and had planned a visit with friends until COVID and the vaccination restrictions had other ideas. So being so close to the French border, we decided to have a couple of days in this popular seaside town, famous for its surfing amongst other things. The hotel, the Jules Verne, rated 4 stars on booking.com, is about a 6-minute walk from the busy centre and a further 5 minutes to the seafront with its many bars and restaurants. Our room, to be really honest, was a bit disappointing. The first one we were given smelt really awful, maybe a blocked drain, so we asked to change, and given the size of the room, asked if we could upgrade, only to be told they were all the same size. A tad confusing as Bride requested a superior queen, which we assumed would be larger. It seemed the superior status referred to the presence of a coffee machine, in a list of benefits which also included toilet paper. I did wonder if you'd have to take your own loo roll to the cheaper rooms. The bedroom was on the 3rd floor and accessed by a wholly inadequate lift, which took a long time to get anywhere and only held 4 people. It was clearly an irritation, not just for us, but many of the luggage-laden residents. The room number 320 was modern and looked fairly newly furnished, but was uncomfortably small, even for two average-sized people and our motorbike luggage. The flat-screen TV had only French channels, so we didn't really watch it, but the Wi-Fi was okay, so a Netflix movie on my iPad was our pre-bedtime entertainment. The ensuite was also very snug and the sink didn't drain. The plumbing problem seemed to extend throughout all the hotel rooms. The staff were very friendly and helpful. The receptionist willingly changed our niffy room and the cleaner helpfully let me into the new room when the key didn't work. There is a breakfast area with a small bar, but no evening meals were offered, so we wandered into the town and ate at one of many restaurants, most of which opened for dinner at around 7 o'clock, a little earlier than the eateries in northern Spain. The parking was again underground. We shared a space and paid an additional €20, €5 per bike per night. It was accessed via a slope and automatic door for which the hotel provided a remote control. It was very secure and easy to move around and would have scored a 5 if it had been free for residents. As mentioned earlier, the Jules Verne is a 4-star hotel. It has a pool and good supply of sunbeds, but other than that, we didn't feel it was any better than the 3 stars we'd stayed in during the trip. In fact, not as spacious as any of them. So I'd say if you're planning a visit to Biarritz, maybe choose a different place to stay.
Well, good morning, folks. On a very damp, grey, overcast Biarritz on our last leg of the trip. We're off to Bilbao now. So here's au revoir from a dark underground car park. See you on the road. So today's ride to our hotel near Bilbao was going to take about 3.5 hours. Actually, probably longer than that, with plenty of stops. But unfortunately, the weather had taken a turn for the worse, so it looked like it could be a bit of a wet ride. As it turned out, it was actually much wetter than we anticipated.
I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house. I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. this isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
As we approached Bilbao, clouds built up and the promised rain was certainly on its way. Good afternoon, folks. Just arrived at our final hotel here in just outside Bilbao, and we got drenched. It absolutely poured down, and it's still raining now. But anyway, we're here, so let's check out the room. So, here we are. As you can see, we're trying to dry out boots. Very, very soggy jeans. There's the view. And there's the other view. So what do you think of this room?
We got a tad soggy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what? The room would be fine if we hadn't been arrived soaking wet and needed somewhere to dry stuff. But as you'll see in the bathroom.
Yeah. So this is the bathroom. It actually has got a bath and a shower area. And again, an attempt to hang out soggy riding gear. But anyway, we did really well. Only got better on the last day. So we're going to go and check out Biarritz. Here we are, folks, in the bar of the Biarritz Hotel, and it's beer o'clock. Yay! Now we've been desperately trying to download ExpressVPN to get the rugby on, because there's no rugby around here. Anyway,
it's not working.
Not working, but we are here with beers, so all's good.
Last night ashore.
Last night ashore, and tomorrow we're off to Santander and the ferry back to Blighty. Hopefully in the dry. So cheers.
Cheers.
If you're ever looking for a stopover when you're waiting to catch the Santander or Bilbao ferry, would we recommend this hotel?
The Hotel Arixati is rated 3 stars on Booking.com and is situated in the middle of an industrial estate, so we thought it'd be pretty quiet, particularly at the weekend. Turns out it's a favourite for families and friends wanting a pub or dinner. It's not really a location you would want to visit, but a useful stopover between Biarritz and Santander. Our room was bulk standard, desk, TV and a small double bed, which was very uncomfortable. The pillows really need changing. It felt like sleeping on a bag of socks. The ensuite had a tub, yippee. We got there pretty soggy, so we were glad of a hot bath, but there was nowhere to dry any kit, so it was still wet the following morning. The service was very good. Up until now, the staff in just about all of the hotels spoke decent English, but in this non-touristy area, that wasn't the case. It really didn't affect their level of service and made a huge effort to understand, particularly Bry's desperate attempts to access the Rugby World Cup quarter-finals. The restaurant didn't open until 8:30 at night, so we passed on a full meal and had a sandwich and a slice of tortilla at beer o'clock, which was okay but a bit lukewarm. Continental breakfast was included and we settled for a croissant and coffee. There is a car park at the hotel, but it was quite full and we wanted to unload closer to the entrance as it was hurling it down when we arrived. The receptionist showed us to a small driveway where some of the staff park. It wasn't ideal, but we locked the bikes and thought they'd be quite safe.
Well, good morning, folks. This is the view we wake up to in our hotel Araxati in near Bilbao on our last morning in Spain. Today we're off to Santander to catch the ferry. Our final leg of the journey was about 2.5 hours or so, but we set off in plenty of time because our sailing wasn't due to be until 2 in the afternoon, and obviously we had to factor in at least one coffee stop along the way.
Look a little closer, it's been quite some time. You gotta let me know if I'm out of line. But there's some words that I just wanna hear you say. Put it all straight before this night turns into day, and then I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. A bit naive and so eager to please. You know I played for love, but it got me on my knees. Now's the time to reap what I've sown. Your words echoing in every single bone. Underwater, so far out at sea. There's no cure for what you're telling me, and soon I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way.
About an hour from Santander, we stopped in the little town of Cicero for a coffee.
Of the ordinary, every time that I breathe, I can feel your worry. So I have to take my love and write a different story. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. My love will shine.
We normally sail from Santander to Plymouth on the Pont of Ven because it's the shortest crossing, but this time we decided we were going to go to Portsmouth instead. So this was a new ship for us, the Santona, which was only launched in 2023, so we're eager to find out just how good it was. Bearing in mind that the crossing was longer, it's going to be about 27 hours. aboard the Santona, which is a relatively new ferry. Never been on it before, always been on the Pont de Ven. And it's a similar configuration. This is a 4-berth cabin, so goodness knows what it'd be like with 4 people here. But it gives the opportunity to put our junk on the top bunk, and we are on the bottom
And junk
bunk.
on the bottom.
And junk on the bottom bunk. So on this trip we had a couple of problems with our comms on the Chouinier tags. First of all, Sue's froze and we had to get that sorted out, and then foam cover around my microphone just disintegrated. But as luck would have it, Sue is a master of improvisation. So let's see how she fixed this problem.
Are you taking the mic?
Talk us through it.
So it would appear there's more than one use for a blue bathroom sponge and a pair of scissors and a hair tie. And do you know what? It works perfectly fine. It's not desperately aesthetically pleasing.
I got a mouthful of whatever it's made of. Look.
It's a bathroom sponge, look.
Bathroom sponge, that.
But it looks all right.
So what did you do? How did you fix it?
You poked a hole in it and put it over your mouthpiece. Yeah! And it just works absolutely fine. Poked a hole in it, trimmed it.
Look at that. And
put a hair tie around it.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Follow me for more creative tips.
And as an added bonus, we even managed to catch an England game in the World Cup, which we won. Excellent. So, result, we won in the semi-final of the World Cup rugby, and here we are celebrating with a bottle of Sancerre and some
something that takes more calories to peel than it does to eat.
paella.